everybody, this week on Tread Archery 101, I'm going to quickly talk about your elbow. A couple things I noticed and I learned about the elbow, besides it's awesome to strike people with. Welcome everybody to Tread Archery 101. I'm going to talk about the elbow. I think it's a misunderstood and vital aspect, element of our shot cycle. It affects pressure, finger pressure, which in turn affects where you're going to hit. And we all know the elbow has to go back and down. They always say back and down. People say, oh, this should come down here and touch. That's too much. I like natural, right? This is a forced motion. You're doing this and you let go of that string, it might drop to here. Right, that's you doing the rest of the way. Now, that's fine if it works for you. I'm not saying that. I just don't do that. When I shoot, I do it by feel. I don't mean the target. I mean my body, if everything's right and ready to go. I know if I have neutral energy, neutral effort, neutral stress on my body, it goes this way. It goes out to the two sides, just like that, right? It goes out like that. Out of balance. Out of balance. Out of balance. In balance. Excuse me. Many people call it skeletal alignment. Call it what you want. To me, it's balance. When I'm there and I'm shooting, my mind's clear. If my mind's not clear, it tells me something's not right and I should stop. Big point, write that down. If it doesn't feel right, stop. Start over. Right? When I shoot, I want that line right there. And that really involves my elbow. My elbow's not being pulled back and around. People say, oh, engage your back like this. No, that doesn't work for me. Mine's that way. Mine's that way. So when I shoot, my front hand's going this way. I don't push with my shoulder, but I put pressure in the bow this way and my rear elbow goes this way. All right? Now, here comes a big one. Get that pen and paper down. Full draw only lasts an instant. It's that second, no, that millisecond before you release. That's when you're at full draw. Anchor's not full draw. Anchor's anchor. That's where your hand's in a certain spot. Then you do your little expansion trick thing that you'll learn. Full draw, boom. Expansion, full draw, boom. Expansion, full draw, boom. When I do that, I can shoot with the best of them. Now, did it once in a while before, doing it much more often now. And if I keep working it, I should be able to do it almost all the time, if not all the time. So when I get here, I'm gonna hit anchor, you can see that. Slight pause, then I'm gonna mental check if it's okay. I'm gonna try to do this, and then unconsciously release. I am guilty of going now. All right, I don't do it all the time. I still do it once in a while. All right, let's see if we can do this. See that? Not a bad shot. Not the greatest, but not bad. You don't have to hold forever if you don't want to. But I know when I get to that one point, anchor, between anchor and full draw, if it feels good, I'm relaxed. I'm good to go. All right? So, now, remember, backwards. Not angular, straight back, linear. How does it go down, right? It's probably, but great, how does it go down? My back's still engaged. But what I do is I don't just do the back only. You can still take your elbow from here and push it out and down. You can really lock it in. It's very stable. Right? Then when that string lets go of it, see, mine only goes from here to here. That's all my follow through is. It's not some fantastic. Mine just here to here. Here to here. And it works great. So I'm going to bring you to the side and hopefully I'll be able to show you that. Or everybody from the side, right? Now, dynamic release, what you want to call it. Do not like the dead release. Totally don't like it. It's just not for me. If it's for you, fine. I don't say one way is better than the other. Alright. It doesn't work for me. So, you're going to see when I do it, my hand doesn't do this massive all the way down to here. Personally, I think that's fake. It should be natural, right? Everything's natural. I'm going to hit anchor. You're going to see this expansion here. And then when I hit full draw is when I let go. So it's here. Get my shoulders down, lock, cock, roll the scapula, big point. See where the hand went? Straight back. If you're not at full draw and you let go, like from the hold, people have a tendency to pull their hand out, plucking. It's just natural human reaction. And that's why I don't like a dead release, because I don't care what you do. You get that pressure on your hand wants to let go, you're going to pull it. Your natural inclination is to pull slightly away from your face. Some people can compensate it for it beautifully. I just can't. So it's here. See how little it moves? You know what I find funny? I slow down much more shooting target than I do 3D. Target I can hold. 3D? No way. Snap shoot city. Those two are side by side, the bottom of the yellow. I know, Greg, how do I know that? I have no reason to lie to you. Two more. Watch the subtlety. Anchor, expand, full draw, release. My anchor isn't here. The anchor is actually scapula hitting where it can go. This just happens to be where my hand ends, which is, I call the anchor point. It'll probably pro archers do too. Roll, scapula. Beautiful shot. Look where the hand is. Do you see any of this? No. This. It's still going there. It's just going down, not as much, right? Watch your elbow. Next group, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to start pulling the elbow down. Let's see how things go. All right, everybody, to help you see better, either here, one of these two, probably back here. Target face. All right, elbow down. You see me shoot with my elbow straight out. I can get pretty close to the yellow. But let's see what happens if I pull the elbow down heavily. All right. That's about normal. That's what I normally get. See that? I went from the yellow down to the blue. Here to here. Pulling that trapezius down. A little better. But it just doesn't work the same way. Pulling it down. And look how far over. When I start doing that down stuff, yeah, I feel very stable down in here, but up in here, not so much. See if I can do it right. My way, I should say. How I like to shoot. See, closer to the yellow. Pulling down with the elbow. Pulling the elbow down. That tells you right there. Just doing this. Overloading the backside too much causes that. If I don't overload it and just pull down the center, but if I overload, I really cranked. I was over exaggerating, but look what happened. So if you're shooting to the left and low, bet you that's what you're doing. You're just overemphasizing this back half stuff. All right, so let's do it one more time. Get my arrows, wrap it all up, and hopefully it'll help you become a better archer. For anybody in the last one, I'm going to try to do it right from the very back. I don't have a camera person, so yeah, it looks good. All right, let's do it regular. Not bad. Now let's do it pulling down. The Hulk technique. Hulk pull. Not bad, actually, was it? An 8. But it's definitely a lot lower than I shot before. And I'm doing the same aim point, which is pretty much instinctive, but pull Hulk. That was a good one, wasn't it? See? That's me really pulling it down. Like anything else, it's about balance. That was my balance shot. I was doing it how I like to do it. All right, boys and girls, there it is. Watch that elbow. Look, I want you, next time you shoot, when you make a bad shot, oh, I just did something wrong. No, no, no. Don't look at it that way. Think about what you did different. Then, when you shoot, you do a shot like that, you go, oh, I did this. You'll know it. Once you can identify it, you can correct it. But if you can't identify what's causing your flyers, you'll never be able to correct it. I know it's a different way of thinking, but that's how I work. I don't work on doing it perfect, because how do you know what perfect is unless you do it wrong? All right? So, Bruce Lee's theory, it's not daily increase, daily decrease. So I do things and I take things out. Oh, I got that. Don't worry about it. I got that. Don't worry about it. My shot cycle is pretty simple. Stance is gone. Knock's gone. Very minor. I check my grip, my hook, just make sure my fingers are okay, done. Never think about it again. Set my hook, never think about it again. Then set my shoulders, as soon as it's done, let it go. Set my shoulders, all right, cock my wrist, once it's done, don't think about it. Roll the scapula, anchor, pull, and go. That's it. I only have like 4, I'll say lock, cock, roll, and pull. That's it. You know, instead of saying, draw with this, we think better. Look, put your hand out. Backslap the person in front of you. You didn't say, oh, use a triceps to extend the forearm and taking this and tighten up at the last second. No, your body just naturally knows how to do it. You don't reach for a pencil and tell your muscles which ones to work. When you shoot, just say boom. Your body knows what to do. We are hundreds of thousands of years of creation or evolution, whichever you want to think, built into this. 40,000 years of archery is in your DNA. I think we got it figured out by now. Don't overcomplicate it. Get out there, pull, boom, have fun. All right, everybody, elbow. Watch it, pay attention to it, because it does make a difference. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time with an all-new episode of Trad Archery 101.